is Meet the People with Gloria Allred. Samantha Zion is suing spa owner Huntley Thorne in the amount of $1,085 after she says he used inappropriate language during a massage session.
Ms. Zion, why are you here in court today?
I'm here today because I got a massage with the defendant. It was a terrible experience and I want my money back. I set an appointment with Huntley Massage Studio, and I've been going there for 8 months. When I arrived there, Huntley told me that he was unable to provide services for me, and he referred me to his assistant, who is Jacob. I felt very uncomfortable because I never had a massage by Jacob. But
Jacob, I gather, is the person who is seated as a witness for the defendant.
Yes. So I proceeded to follow, normal procedures I usually do, and I went on and got the massage.
Well, what was wrong with the massage?
Well, what was wrong with it is because he kept asking me questions. I'm usually just go in and get massages, and plus he made sexual comments to me.
What do you mean? What kind of sexual comments was he making?
Well, he told me about something about a squishy muscle. I've never heard about a squishy muscle before.
Well, and what did you think he was referring to when he was talking about a squishy muscle?
I really don't know, to be honest with you.
All right, so you were lying on the massage table.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Were you clothed or unclothed?
I was unclothed.
No clothes on at all?
No clothes at all.
No underwear?
No underwear.
No brassiere?
No,
Just
nothing.
Basically
nothing.
naked?
Yes.
But I gather under a sheet?
Right, exactly.
All right. At what point did he talk about a squishy muscle?
When he started touching my derriere. That's when he started talking about a squishy muscle.
What else did he say in addition to the squishy muscle comment that you found was sexual?
When I usually go to Huntley's studio, he usually massages me, and it's not like a sexual thing.
All right, but I'm trying to understand, what was sexual about the way he massaged you? Obviously, if there's a massage, he's got to make physical contact with your body, right?
Well, he started touching my derriere. I mean, when I go to massage, I don't get touched on my butt.
There's no butt massage, you're saying?
Correct.
Okay, anything else he touched beside your derriere?
Well, he stared at me because he asked me to turn over and stretch my arms out.
Okay, so when you stretched your arms out, so what did he see beside your arms? Anything?
He saw my breasts. He saw my breasts pop out.
I thought your breast popped out from under the sheet?
Well, when you spread your arms out, under the sheet, obviously it might pop out, and that's what happened.
All right, so it popped out, and did he say anything about your breasts?
He started staring at me. He started staring at my breasts. Did you say
anything? All right, did you say anything in response? When he was staring?
When it happened so fast.
All right, so you didn't say anything. Okay,
no,
let me hear now from the witness. Would you please stand, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state your name for the record.
It's Jacob Hill, Your Honor.
All right, Jacob?
Yes.
And were you the person who gave the massage to the plaintiff on that occasion?
Yes,
okay,
I was.
please tell us what happened.
All right, Your Honor. Well, plaintiff came into my boss's studio for a massage, and I was the masseuse for the day. And she's been coming for about 8 months, so she knows the drill, and she got into the massage table. She unclothed herself. I put a sheet over her. It was all normal. And I just asked some normal questions. What does she do for a living? Just making a bit of comments about her job. She said she buys clothing for celebrities. Also asked her where the pressure points were. She said she didn't know what they were. And she said she was just tight in her shoulders, and she's been stressed at work. And so she's really sore on her back. And so I said, all right, I'll work on that. And so I was massaging her. And then I said to her, it's time to massage the squishy muscle.
The squishy muscle.
The squishy muscle, Your Honor.
Okay, and what did you mean by time to massage the squishy muscle?
Your Honor, it's time to massage the glutes, the buttocks, which is a muscle.
But he didn't explain that to me.
All right,
He just
well,
said
let's
squishy muscle.
find out from him whether he did. Did you say, okay, here's what I mean by the squishy muscle?
Your Honor, she asked me, what do you mean? And I said it's the buttocks. And
he didn't ask me what it meant. He just proceeded to touch me and say squishy muscle. He did not say that it was for the buttocks. He just said squishy muscle.
It's perfectly normal to massage the gluteus maximus during a massage.
Squishy muscle isn't a derogatory or sexual term at all. It's just a nicer way. It's my way of letting the client know that I'm going to massage the buttocks. And it gives them an opportunity to say, no, I would rather not.
And I gather that your position is she didn't say, no, I'd rather
She
not.
didn't, Your Honor, no.
All right, so what'd you do? You went ahead and massaged that squishy muscle, the buttocks, the derriere, the butt,
Yes,
all
yes.
those names are
Yes, Your
often
Honor.
used.
Just the muscle part of it, the glute, which is, it gets very, very tight.
And coming up,
Every time she comes for massage, she complains about the lighting being too bright, about me having not enough oil on my hands. I never hear those complaints from other people.
and later,
So are you saying that she's jealous that you have a girlfriend because she really wants you?
She's a confused little girl who wants things to go her way.
we're back with the case of Samantha Zion, who is suing Huntley Thorne for emotional distress.
What about the fact that she says, you said, stretch out your arms, and at that point, her breast popped out and you were staring at them?
I had no idea that she was exposed in any way.
All right.
Your Honor, he's lying.
And thank you very much. You may be seated. What is the witness's history with your spa?
Well, I've had my business for 7 years, and for 4 months of that time, he's been my employee. He has had nothing but compliments from all of the people that have seen him. In fact, some of the customers prefer him over me now.
All right. Thank you very much. Now, Ms. Zion, do you have evidence you would like to present to the court in support of your claim?
Yes, I do. Because of my traumatic experience and the sexual content that happened to me during this visit, I have a copy of a letter from my employer, and also I have a pay stub.
All right. Have you shown that to the defendant, Mr.
Yes.
Thorne? The court will receive it. Thank you very much, Brian. Okay, I am reviewing a copy of the weekly paycheck that you received for $1,085, Samantha Zion, and also a letter from your employer, which says, Your Honor, I'm writing to confirm that my employee, Samantha Zion, missed a week of work due to emotional distress caused by the defendant. And it's signed by your employer. Court will admit that into evidence. And if there's anything new that you would like to add, I'll hear it now. If not, I will go to final arguments.
Well,
Ms. Zion,
first-
anything further?
Yes. First of all, I went to Huntley for at least 8 months. I had no problems with Huntley. I had no complaints.
That's not true, Your Honor. She complained every session.
All right, I'll hear from you about what those complaints were.
And
Let's
the
hear
thing
it.
about it is that, you know, before I came to you, I called him, informed him what happened, that it was insensitive, was unprofessional, and I felt very uncomfortable. Instead of him, you know, hearing me out of what happened, he was just being rude and abrupt.
Well, let me find out about this, because you're saying that she's had complaints in the past.
That's true.
But about others, or other situations, conditions at your spa.
I've been her masseuse for 8 months, and in that time, I've learned that she's a type A personality. She's overly particular. Every
So when
massage...
he was taking my money, I wasn't a problem for 8 months.
Excuse me.
All right, Ms. Zion, don't interrupt the defendant, please. Go ahead.
Every time she comes for massage, she complains about the lighting being too bright, about me having not enough oil on my hands. I never hear those complaints from other people. Last time she complained about the room being too hot. We spent 10 minutes cooling the room down, and we proceeded. She complains about everything. I wouldn't be surprised if she complained to her hairdresser, her mechanic. I mean, she just complains. That's what she does.
He's making
Well,
assumptions
we don't know
now.
if she complains to other people. We
Thank
don't
you.
know if she does complain
Thank
to
you.
others, whether she's got any justification for those complaints. So, but in any event, you're saying that she's done a lot of complaining, and you feel that a lot of what she's complained to you about in the past has been, what, kind of trivial?
Trivial stuff. Never
Unimportant.
anything serious until this time.
All right, well, it's a serious allegation.
Right.
You have to concede that, if in fact it's true, if in fact the court finds that it's true.
Absolutely.
All right, court is ready to rule. In this case, I do not find that making a comment about, I'm going to massage your squishing muscle, is in any way a sexual comment. Also, I do not find that there is sufficient evidence to believe that if in fact your breast was exposed, that that was done intentionally by the defendant's employee witness. And he denies, in fact, even seeing that your breast was exposed. So because there is no evidence that he was taking advantage of you, because I don't find that this comment is in any way sexual, and I do find that he said it in good faith and wanted you to be able to object if you didn't want your buttocks massaged, I find in favor of the defendant.
Judge Allred has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
She wasn't fair to me, and she was very insensitive, and I'm just hoping that this never happened to anyone else.
No complaints about anything except for my client. I'm glad she's not my client anymore.
And